Good evening, viewers. I'm Swati Joshi and you're watching India Upfront. The Mandir test is proving to be a tough one for the opposition and the clock is ticking fast with just 13 days left for the INDI to make up its mind on to go or not to go. And the biggest display of this dilemma is in the decision making by the Congress. Even as the High Command maintains studious silence on the invites extended to Sonia Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge and Adhiranjan Chaudhary, the state units have made up their minds to partake of the historic occasion. In the latest Congress government in Karnataka will be holding special prayers in state-run temples during the consecration of the Ram temple in Ayodhya. Muslim Minister Ram Mandir Darshan called January 22nd a special day for all Hindus and said that the new Ram Mandir is being opened as the dispute over the land is now a closed chapter. Listen in.
Who opened that temple? It was locked. Rajiv Gandhi, when he was Prime Minister, he at that time government has taken to open that temple. These BJP peoples are liars. They don't have any other business other than telling lies, making false propaganda.
Well, Reddy has accused the BJP of trying to claim credit for Lord Ram's temple, and perhaps it is this fear of the Saffron party managing to leverage the Mandir euphoria for political benefits that has prompted others in the Congress to head towards Ayodhya. Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu, who has been invited for Pran Pratishtha, had already said that he is willing to attend. In UP, hundreds of Congress workers from Uttar Pradesh, including party state unit chief Ajay Rai and state in charge Avinash Pandey, will visit Ayodhya on 15th January on Makar Sankranti. They will in fact take a dip in Sarayu River and then visit Ram Temple and Hanuman Gadi Temple. But according to them, BJP is trying to market the event while they are doing it out of faith.
पूरी तरीके से भगवान ये राम मंदिर का पूरी मार्केटिंग कर रहे हैं। भगवान हमारे आस्था के केंद्र और आज एक नई परंपरा इन लोगों ने डाली कि मंदिर के शिलान्यास में भी निमंत्रण भेजा जाता है। मैं तो नहीं समझता भगवान के दर्शन करने के लिए या भगवान के स्थान पे जाने के लिए कोई निमंत्रण भेजा जाता है। तो हमारे यहाँ ये हिंदू धर्म में ये पूरी तरीके से कहा जाता है कि जब भगवान चाहते हैं तो बुलाकर दर्शन दे देते हैं।
Well, it looks like a collective state of panic in the INDI bloc where there isn't indecision, there is fear-mongering and slander. Bihar Education Minister Chandrasekhar today justified comments by RJD MLA Fateh Bahadur and equated Mandir to mental slavery. Bihar Minister Anita Devi from Tejaswi's party said that poor people are being oppressed in the name of Akshat Vitran program and money is being extorted from them. And it does not stop at this. Another RJD MLA Ajay Yadav claimed that so many people were gathering for Pran Pratishtha program that the BJP could even plan blasts on the same day and then later blame Pakistan for the same. Listen into these controversial remarks, especially coming in from RJD.
मंदिर का रास्ता मानसिक गुलामी का रास्ता होता है और फिर स्कूल का रास्ता प्रकाश का रास्ता दिखाता है। फतेह बहादुर सिंह जी ने अपनी बात नहीं बोली। हमारी माता सावित्री बाई फूले जो इस देश की प्रथम महिला शिक्षिका है, उसने कहीं उनके बात को दोहराया।
और अक्षत के नाम पर गरीब लोगों से दोहन हो रहा है, शोषण हो रहा है। यदि देना ही है तो हम लोग के घर पर संविधान दीजिए ताकि हमारे बच्चे संविधान पढ़कर अपना अधिकार जाने और उस अधिकार के लिए लड़े।
अयोध्या में जितना भीड़ जमा कर रहे हैं अपने ही लोग से कहीं एक ब्लास्ट करवा देंगे, बोलेंगे कि तो पाकिस्तान वाला आतंकवादी कर दिया। ये मुसलमान लोग का सब देन है। डर ये भी है हो सके ये हो न हो।
Who opened that temple? It was locked. Rajiv Gandhi, when he was Prime Minister, he at that time government has taken to open that temple. These BJP peoples are liars. They don't have any other business other than telling lies, making false propaganda. We have 34,000 temples. 22nd of this month, I told our commissioner to give a circular to all the temple EOs and the priests. on that occasion, a special puja will be held.
So the Congress and others, in fact, have slammed the Bharatiya Janata Party, accusing it of only taking credit ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. And the big question now is, what is stopping the Congress party from playing on the front foot? And why is there this dilemma when it comes to confirming or rejecting whether the High Command, especially Sonia Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, are going to attend the consecration ceremony or not? Let's open this up and go across to our guests. We're joined by Nalin Kohli, National Spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party. We have with us Harshvardhan Tripathi, Senior Journalist. We have Dr. Naval Kishore, National Spokesperson of the RJD, Kamru Choudhury, Political Analyst, and Rohan Mitra, Political Analyst. Good evening to all of you. Before I open this up for the political guests and, before we start taking the political party stand, I want to start with Harshvardhan Tripathi, Senior Journalist on the broadcast. Harshvardhan Tripathi ji, क्या ये dilemma है? इतना संघर्ष क्यों चल रहा है मन में ऑपोजिशन के नेताओं में, खासतौर पर अगर कांग्रेस के हाईकमांड की बात करें तो? रामलिंग रेड्डी कह रहे हैं राजीव गांधी ने दरवाजा खोला था तभी तो आज भव्य राम मंदिर वहां बन पा रहा है। जो अन्य नेता है स्टेट लेवल पर वो अपना कॉन्फर्मेशन दे रहे हैं, जगह जगह पूजा अर्चना करने की बात हो रही, तो फिर राम मंदिर को अवॉइड हाईकमांड क्यों कर रहा है? आपका विश्लेषण क्या कहता है?
देखिए, मुझे लगता है कि ये सोनिया गांधी जी के लिए और साथ में राहुल गांधी के लिए धर्म संकट का मसला है। अब धर्म संकट का मसला क्यों है, इसे समझना चाहिए। इसमें कहीं कोई ऐतराज नहीं है और इस देश ने इंदिरा गांधी और राजीव गांधी को पूर्ण बहुमत दिया था। ये भी ध्यान में रखना चाहिए। जो लोग ये कहते हैं कि राजीव गांधी जी ने ताला खुलवाया, इंदिरा जी तो शिव भक्त थी, देश के अलग अलग मंदिरों में उनकी पूजा अर्चना करते हुए आप जाएंगे तो वहां तस्वीरें भी मिलेंगी, वहां बताएंगे पुजारी की इंदिरा जी आती थी तो किस श्रद्धा भाव के साथ वो इस मंदिर में आई। लेकिन क्या राम मंदिर आंदोलन में कांग्रेस पार्टी ने किसी तरह का कोई त्याग, कोई बलिदान, कोई एक जिसको कहते हैं ना कि अपने हिस्से से कुछ दे दिया? लेकिन भारतीय जनता पार्टी के हिस्से की 4 सरकारें वो राम मंदिर आंदोलन के बाद बर्खास्त की गई। नंबर 1। नंबर 2, ये जब हम कहते हैं धर्म संकट तो इसको समझना बहुत जरूरी है कि धर्म संकट क्या है। राहुल गांधी 2007 में चुनाव के लिए निकले हुए थे और उत्तर प्रदेश में, पश्चिमी उत्तर प्रदेश में थे, तो उन्होंने कहा कि अगर गांधी परिवार का कोई होता तो बाबरी ढांचा नहीं गिरता। और सोचिए, सत्यनारायण गंगाराम पित्रोदा, जिन्हें हम सैम पित्रोदा के नाम से जानते हैं चूंकि वो अमेरिका चले गए, वो क्या कह रहे हैं? वो कह रहे हैं कि भाई मंदिर पे इतना उत्साह देश में, ये बड़ा खतरनाक है, ये तो बहुत परेशान कर रहा है, बहुत चिंता में डाल रहा है। और ये सत्यनारायण गंगाराम पित्रोदा कौन है? ये सोनिया गांधी जी के बहुत नजदीकी हैं, क्योंकि राजीव गांधी के मित्र रहे, तो सलाहकार है बचपन से राहुल गांधी के। उस जगह पर खड़ी हुई कांग्रेस को यह संकट साफ दिख रहा है, क्योंकि उत्तर प्रदेश में अजय राय मूल रूप से वो विद्यार्थी परिषद से रहे, उसके बाद वो भाजपा से विधायक रहे, उनको पता है कि आप जन भावनाओं को एकदम से छोड़कर नहीं जा सकते, तो वो बार बार ये बात कहते हैं, काशी के रहने वाले हैं। लेकिन जो केंद्रीय नेतृत्व है उसको ये लगता है कि अगर एक बार हम चले गए तो जो बड़ी मुश्किल से कर्नाटक और तेलंगाना के बाद एक सेकुलर वोट्स का बड़ा चंक हमारे साथ आया था, वो कहीं मिस ना हो जाए। लेकिन यहां एक बात मैं जरूर कहूंगा, सलाह के तौर पर भी और विश्लेषण के तौर पर भी, देश जिस तरह से देख रहा है, अगर आप उसके उलट धारा में जाने की कोशिश करेंगे तो उसका परिणाम शायद ही आपके लिए अच्छा है, नकारात्मक ही होगा। कम से कम राम के नाम पर जो कहे कि हल्की राजनीति है, गलत टिप्पणियां हैं, उससे तो कम से कम विपक्षी पार्टियों को बचना चाहिए।
और एक इंटरनल रिपोर्ट भी मुझे लगता है डिलेमा का बहुत बड़ा वजह रही होगी, क्योंकि इंटरनल रिपोर्ट में भी कुछ वक्त पहले ये कहा गया कि आप एक कम्युनिटी के खिलाफ नजर आ रहे हैं, वो आपके वोट बैंक पर असर कर रहा है, तो राजी हो तो भी कैसे और नाराज रहे तो भी कैसे? लेट मी ब्रिंग इन Kamru Choudhury. Kamru Choudhury, this celebration, this euphoria is dangerous. Then why isn't the High Command making it absolutely clear to all their netas, state unit, local leaders, grassroots level leaders that stay away, maintain your distance from this?
Swati, first and foremost, the Ram Mandir inauguration is happening on 22nd January because of a Supreme Court judgment. And it all happened after the demolition of the Babri Masjid, which was termed a criminal act by the Supreme Court itself. Secondly, the point out here is that you need to define whether the inauguration of Ram Mandir is a political event or a religious event. If it is a political event, then it's fine. If it is a religious event, does it seem necessary for the Congress party to answer the question of people like Mr. Tripathi out here, whether they should attend a religious event and gain political mileage out of it, or go out there in reverence of Lord Ram after its inauguration? Even the Prime Minister has said that no need to come to Ayodhya on the 22nd of January, because we do not have the infrastructure in Ayodhya to handle such a large pilgrims reaching Ayodhya. That apart, comparing these to appeasement politics of the Congress party that these people like Mr. Tripathi will want the country to understand is absolutely wrong out here.
Okay.
Because the Muslims of this country have already accepted the fact that the Ram Mandir is being built after demolishing the Babri Masjid to attain the peace and harmony in the Indian society. By triggering this and linking this to a Hindu Rashtra itself is a disservice to the secular nature of the Indian constitution.
Mr. Choudhury,
and
let me
these
ask you-
people will want to trigger this
Okay,
till the
let me ask you,
2024
we'll get to the
election.
fear-mongering aspect
Swati, let
later.
me finish please, 30 more seconds.
No, I'm asking a follow-up question. So, shouldn't the Congress party be asking Mr. Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu, is he going to attend a political event or is he going for a religious event? Also, what are Ajay Rai and Avinash Pandey going there for on the 15th of January when they say that, you know, we are doing it out of faith?
Swati, is Subramaniam Swamy invited to the Ram Mandir inauguration? Was Satyapal Malik, the ex-governor of Jammu and Kashmir, invited out there to the Ram Mandir inauguration? Why are you placing so much importance as who's and who's are going to visit Ayodhya on who is not going to visit Ayodhya?
Because there is
as
one
a
leader of the
Muslim myself,
Congress.
I have not visited Makkah
There is
Sharif
one
till
leader
now.
of the
Does
Congress.
it? No, Swati,
One leader of the
Swati, let
Congress
me
in
finish. Don't
Karnataka
cut me
says
off like this.
the credit goes to
this is
Rajiv Gandhi.
absolutely ridiculous argument that you are not visiting. No, Swati, you are not visiting Ram Mandir
No,
does
one
not
second.
make somebody a lesser Hindu than
One second.
Narendra Modi or Nalen Kauliji out here.
No, that's not the
I am a
debate.
Muslim,
Don't
I have
try
not
to.
visited
No,
Makkah
don't
Sharif.
try to.
That does not
No,
make
don't
me a
deflect.
lesser
Don't
Muslim.
deflect and don't divert. You are saying this is a political event or a religious event needs
You
to
are
be clarified
deflecting
by
the
the
entire issue
Bharatiya
out
Janata
here.
Party.
Ram
My
Mandir
question
is
is
a-
very
is a
simple.
religious
Is
event.
Mr. Sukhu
Ram
attending a
Mandir-
political event
Ram
or a
Mandir
religious
is
event?
a religious event.
Mr. Ajay Rai and Avinash Pandey are going there out of faith or not? And their faith is fine. But when others attend, it's a religious event and that's against constitution. Nalin Kohli, please come in.
There has been a very skewed approach to India's secular traditions ever since then the Congress party and other parties decided to change that approach. If one picks up the first look of the Constitution, the original Constitution, it has got beautiful paintings depicting the Ramayana, the Mahabharata, Sri Krishna's Gita, Sri Krishna's conversation with Arjun, Gautam Buddha, which are all part of our civilizational heritage and Sanatan Dharma. This constitution, which was brought up or brought together by Hindus, Muslims, Christians, Parsis, Jews, everyone, recognized the land that India is. Over the decades, because of vote bank politics, it became that if one said I'm Muslim, it was taken to be an identity. Or if one said I'm a Christian, it's taken to be an identity. But somehow political parties started treating and saying that if you said you are Hindu, you become communal. This is a sad reflection on how secularism should be. The state is not having a religion, but can't people have freedom of their faith and celebrate it? In a country where Diwali is perhaps the most important festival at a numbers level or at a national level, just like others are there now, we have Christmas, Eid is there, but when Diwali is such a huge thing, for thousands of years, the coming home of Lord Ram, after spending 14 years in Banvas, his own temple can't be in the place which is supposed to be his birthplace, Ayodhya? What can be more skewed than that? I mean, can anyone imagine that Mecca would be a place where a mosque can't come up? Or the Vatican, a city where a church can't come up? In Ayodhya, which is the birthplace of Lord Ram, a temple can't come up.
No, but that issue
And
is
when the
settled-
temple is
settled by
coming
the Supreme
after
Court.
the Supreme Court judgment,
That's what Mr. Kamru
look at the
Choudhury
kind
also
of
said.
statements.
No, but Kamru Zaman Choudhury
Look at the
said
kind
same
of statements and politics by all of these people.
Kamru Zaman Choudhury is saying the same thing, that issue is settled. Mallikarjun Kharge is also
Swati,
saying whoever wants to go can go. So, you know, the Congress
It's
party
not about settled.
can
It is
also
about
turn around
how
and give this
people are
argument.
finding excuse to skew this inauguration.
No, but then the argument can also be, Mr. Kohli, that if one believes in their faith and one is free to make that choice, the Congress party is not stopping anyone from going there.
That's okay.
Not only
the
that,
Congress party's
Swati,
problem is that they have on an affidavit while they were in
One
government.
second, Mr. Chaudhary. Let Nalin Kohli finish his point. I'll come to you.
1 minute, Mr. Chaudhary, 1 minute. Mr. Chaudhary, 1 minute. So the Congress party's dilemma is, they on affidavit said Lord Ram is imaginary. Their government filed it in the Supreme Court. And you heard what was said at the beginning of the program. Mr. Rahul Gandhi, in a speech, as has been pointing out in your program, said that if the Congress was there, the Babri structure wouldn't have fallen. So the Congress is stuck between whether we should accept Lord Ram or not accept Lord Ram, whether we should celebrate the fact there is a temple or not celebrate the temple. So let us send our state leaders and somehow send a message, no, we are not against Lord Ram.
Okay.
But at a national level, let us start creating all statements so that our appeasement politics or our vote bank politics is intact.
Okay,
that
two
is the
charges.
dilemma of the Congress
Two
party.
charges. One, that it is very strategic, the manner in which the local, rather state leaders and local leadership is saying that they'll go and the High Command maintains stoic silence. And two, that this is appeasement politics. Kamru Zaman Choudhury, quick rebuttal before I open this up for other guests.
No, the hypocrisy of people like Nalin Kohli must be exposed. You know, a 300-year-old Janmasthan, Ram Janmasthan in Ayodhya was itself demolished by this trust that is building up the Ram Mandir out there in Ayodhya. This is the hypocrisy, because they do not believe in Ram Mandir, they do not believe in Ram, they only believe in how to play identity politics in the country. In the name of Ram Mandir, they came to power. In the name of Ram Mandir, they are trying to bulldoze their way into 2024. That is the misconception that needs to be wiped out of the people's mind in India right now. Because we cannot play identity politics in a 2023 India, a progressive India that the whole world is looking to for guidance. When we call ourselves as the leader of the South, do you want to go back into the snake?
Why can it not only be about consecration, about Pran Pratishtha, about Lord Ram returning back to his abode? Now, who's linking this to 2024 and politics and, saying BJP is bulldozing its way? Are you sure that BJP is doing that for 2024 already?
Wait, give me 20 seconds more. Give me 20 seconds more. Swati, 5,000 people from 543 constituencies are being sponsored by Bharatiya Janata Party to come to Ayodhya from 22nd of March till April. Why is that being done? For the 3-month period, we are bringing lakhs and lakhs of people, and that too sponsored by the Bharatiya Janata Party, a political party at that. What do they want to suggest to the country? That look, Lord Ram was living in a tent for so many years, and now it is because of Bharatiya Janata Party that Lord Ram is getting a temple. This is the message they want to put out to the country, and they want to divide. They want to reap political.
Can that argument today be given by a party that actually denied existence of Lord Ram? Can that argument be given by a party? Harshvardhan Tripathi ji, will you accept that argument by Kamru Zaman Choudhury कि ये बीजेपी जो है ऐसा दिखाने की कोशिश कर रही है कि उनके दम पर राम मंदिर बन रहा है, जबकि सुप्रीम कोर्ट के वर्डिक्ट पर हुआ? क्या कांग्रेस पार्टी को अधिकार है आज ये कहने का?
स्वाति जी, मुझे तो लगता है कि सोनिया राहुल गांधी से ज्यादा धर्म संकट तो कमरू जमान जी का हो गया है, जबकि समझ में नहीं आ रहा है आपको कांग्रेस पार्टी को खुश होने से, उत्साह मनाने से कौन रोक रहा है? और ये तो सच है ना, भारतीय जनता पार्टी की 4 राज्यों की सरकार बर्खास्त हुई थी। 4 राज्यों की सरकार की बर्खास्तगी के बाद भी उन्होंने राम मंदिर का मुद्दा नहीं छोड़ा। और आज भी अगर आप ध्यान से देखें, जो लोग कह रहे हैं कि अगर भाजपा की सरकार नहीं होती तो भी प्राण प्रतिष्ठा होती, लेकिन कैसे होती, कब होती, इसकी कल्पना कोई नहीं कर सकता है। क्योंकि आज भी जब 22 जनवरी को प्राण प्रतिष्ठा हो रही है तो अपोजिशन क्या कह रहा है? वो ब्लेम कर रहे हैं कि ये तो पॉलिटिकल माइलेज के लिए जल्दी मंदिर का निर्माण करा दिया जा रहा है। कोई कह रहा है कि आधे अधूरे मंदिर का निर्माण कराया जा रहा है। और ये लोग नहीं कह रहे हैं कि अयोध्या, जहां एक ढंग का होटल नहीं हुआ करता था, आज वहां भारत की हर बड़ी होटल चेन अपना होटल बना रही है। आज दुनिया का हर जो भी संस्थान है, बड़ा संस्थान है दुनिया के दूसरे देशों में है, उसको लगता है कि हमारी अयोध्या में जमीन होनी चाहिए। आज देश के हर राज्य का मुख्यमंत्री कह रहा है कि हमें भी एक छोटा सा प्लॉट दीजिए, अयोध्या में हम भी रहना चाहते हैं। हर मठ, हर संप्रदाय वो कह रहा है हमें अयोध्या में जमीन चाहिए। और अगले 10 सालों में 85,000 करोड़ 85,000 करोड़ की जो इन्वेस्टमेंट प्लान है वो अयोध्या में लागू होने जा रहे हैं। आज वहां पे जो एयरपोर्ट है, जहां कभी रेलवे स्टेशन भी इस तरह का नहीं था, वहां 2-2 बस के टर्मिनल बन जाते हैं, रेलवे स्टेशन इतना शानदार हो जाता है। और आज जो यूपी की $1 ट्रिलियन इकोनॉमी की बात हो रही है, उसमें अयोध्या धुरी के तौर पर, एपी सेंटर के तौर पर काम कर रहा है। तो मंदिर भी बन रहा है, रोजगार भी मिल रहा है, इन्वेस्टमेंट भी हो रहा है। इसके बावजूद अगर ये कह रहे हैं कि भाजपा उसका लाभ नहीं लेगी, तो नरेंद्र मोदी तो वहां 10 करोड़वें लाभार्थी से मिलकर आते हैं। 10 करोड़वां लाभार्थी, तो निश्चित तौर पर वो इसका उपयोग करेंगे ही करेंगे। आपको भी तरीका खोजना चाहिए, आप भी निकालिए।
नहीं, रामलिंग रेड्डी ने तो निकाला तरीका, उन्होंने तो कहा राजीव गांधी को क्रेडिट दिया, लेकिन फिर जब हाईकमांड ही चुप है तो रामलिंग रेड्डी भी एक वक्त के बाद क्या कहेंगे। आई वांट टू ब्रिंग इन डॉक्टर नवल किशोर. डॉक्टर नवल किशोर, इट्स नॉट जस्ट dilemma but slander that is continuing as well. How is it that Ajay Yadav can foresee things? He says given the gathering there, it's quite possible that the BJP might carry out blasts. Should such things be said? Is this not fear mongering?
स्वाति जी, इस तरह की बात तो 2 दिन पहले गिरिराज सिंह भी बोल चुके हैं, उसके पहले उद्धव ठाकरे भी बोल चुके हैं, सतपाल मलिक जी बोल चुके हैं।
हरिप्रसाद कांग्रेस की
2 ईमेल जो कि मुस्लिम के नाम पे आए थे, ये बात जो है, देखिए जो आशंका है उसको जाहिर कई लोगों ने कर चुके हैं, और भारतीय जनता पार्टी ये करने के लिए जानी जाती है।
अरे सर, इंटेलिजेंस एजेंसी ने जताई है क्या ऐसी आशंका?
चुनाव जीतने के लिए कुछ भी कर सकते हैं।
क्या इंटेलिजेंस एजेंसी ने ऐसी आशंका जताई है कि क्या ऐसे कोई इनपुट्स इंटेलिजेंस एजेंसी वाले दे रहे हैं कि ऐसा होगा, ऐसा हो सकता है?
गिरिराज सिंह को किसी ने दिया था क्या इनपुट? सतपाल मलिक जी जब बोले थे तो कोई इनपुट दिया था क्या? जिस तरह का राजनीति जिसका होता है उसके आधार पर ये बातें कही जाती हैं। जो दल इस तरह का काम करके, और आप देखिए ना, पूरा 10 साल में जो फेलियर और नाकामी है सरकार की, उसको छुपाने के लिए राम जी का सहारा लेना पड़ रहा है। जिस प्राण प्रतिष्ठा की बात कर रहे हैं, पूरी मठ के जो पीठ है, उन्होंने क्या कहा है? उन्होंने आने से मना कर दिया है। ये क्या डिबेट का विषय नहीं होना चाहिए? देखिए, धर्म और राजनीति को अगर जोड़ के भाजपा चाहती है कि सारे नाकामियों को छुपा ले, तो इसका पर्दाफाश किया जाना चाहिए, और हम लोग करते रहेंगे। जहां तक सवाल है राम जी का, तो राम तो देखिए, राम किसी के लाने से और किसी के आने से थोड़े आएंगे, राम पहले से ही है इस देश में। ये कोई कहे कि मैं राम को ला रहा हूं,
तो धर्म और राजनीति को कौन जोड़ रहा है? धर्म और राजनीति को कौन जोड़ रहा है? बीजेपी कह रही है कि एक प्राण प्रतिष्ठा हो रही, जिसके लिए हम लोगों को इनवाइट भेज रहे हैं। आरजेडी के नेता कहते हैं कि वहां पर बम ब्लास्ट बीजेपी करवाएगी। कांग्रेस के बीके हरिप्रसाद कहते हैं कि गोधरा जैसा वाकया हो जाएगा। तो ये कौन जोड़ रहा है? धर्म और राजनीति को कौन जोड़ रहा है?
देखिए, आप देखिए ना, 1990 में जब मंडल कमीशन लागू हुआ तो आडवाणी जी रथ यात्रा लेकर निकल गए, कमंडल लेकर निकल गए। ये बात कोई नहीं जानता है क्या? जब देश में एक राज्य ने सफल तरीके से जातीय जनगणना कराया, तो मोदी जी कहते हैं कि जाति ही नहीं है इस देश में। जाति कौन है? महिला है, युवा है, किसान है। ये इस तरह का भरमाने का जो राजनीति है, भ्रम फैलाने का राजनीति है, उसके लिए तो भाजपा जानी जाती है।
नहीं, आप मेरे सवाल का जवाब नहीं दे रहे। आप मेरे सवाल का जवाब नहीं दे रहे। तेजस्वी यादव कह रहे हैं कि अगर आपके पैर में चोट लगेगा तो आप मंदिर जाएंगे कि अस्पताल जाएंगे। ये इतना कॉमन सेंस का बात लोगों को बताने की मेरे ख्याल से जरूरत नहीं है। जिसको जिस चीज की जब जरूरत पड़ेगी तब जाएगा। मंदिर के प्राण प्रतिष्ठा में ये बाकी के मुद्दे लाने की क्या जरूरत? और दूसरी बात, क्या फिर इस हिसाब से तेजस्वी यादव खुद और आरजेडी के नेता खुद मंदिर जाना बंद कर देंगे? मंदिर उनके जीवन का एक हिस्सा अब नहीं रहेगा क्या?
नहीं, मंदिर जाने के लिए आपसे पूछने की जरूरत है क्या? भाजपा से परमिशन लेने की जरूरत है
तो
क्या?
अस्पताल जाने के लिए भी क्या आप किसी
धर्म जो है वो निजी आस्था का विषय है।
सर, अस्पताल जाने के लिए किसी से पूछेंगे क्या मेरे पैर में चोट आ गई, मंदिर जाओगे अस्पताल?
संवैधानिक है, इट इज कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल। नो, इट इज माई कॉन्साइंस टू स्पीक अबाउट इट। मुझे धर्म का कैसे उपयोग करना, कहाँ जाना है, कब जाना है, ये निजी आस्था का सवाल है। ये किसी के कहने और करने से थोड़े होगा।
बिल्कुल।
लेकिन अस्पताल का जो महत्व है वो तो सार्वजनिक है। आपने नहीं सुना है क्या कि जो डॉक्टर है वो भगवान का रूप होते हैं। जब भी कोई अस्पताल में जाता है तो डॉक्टर का ट्रीटमेंट जो है वही उसका जीवन बचाता है।
यही तो कह रही हूँ आपसे, लोगों पर छोड़ दीजिए ना, तो आप लोगों पर छोड़ दीजिए ना। आस्था अगर लोगों का पर्सनल विषय है तो उसको लोगों पर छोड़ दीजिए।
भी लोगों पे छोड़ दीजिए।
तेजस्वी यादव का अपना पर्सनल इशू है ना।
कौन जाएगा,
तेजस्वी यादव जब मंदिर जाते हैं, तेजस्वी यादव जब मंदिर जाते हैं तो उनका अपना विषय है ना, वो उनकी आस्था का सवाल है ना। जब इस तरह के स्टेटमेंट्स आने लग जाते हैं कि गोधरा हो जाएगा और वहां बीजेपी बम ब्लास्ट कराने जा रही है, कोई ये कह देता है कि राम तो नॉनवेज खाते थे, तो भाई क्या आप पर्सनल आस्था पर चोट नहीं कर रहे हैं क्या? आई वांट टू ब्रिंग इन रोहन मित्रा एज वेल. रोहन मित्रा, apologize that I'm coming to you, right after all the panelists, but isn't this an attempt, or many would say rather frustration of the opposition?
Swati, good evening. Good evening to all the panelists. I want to make a few points. I've been hearing everyone out. Before the 24/7 media and before we had mobile phones where we could take pictures whenever we went to temples or the camera followed us, the people in the India parties, the leaders, the people who were born in the Hindu religion, they went to the temple, they went to the mosque, they followed their faith. There was no question about to these people, that this by going to the temple, by going to the mosque, by going to the church, you're going to get votes. All this has changed in this new era. And as you said, Swati, you're asking the India parties questions that, why are we going or are we not going? In UP, we've seen what the UP Pradesh Congress president has said. And you're asking the High Command to answer right now. Why? Is there a RSVP on this? Is this a national debate that, the Congress High Command has to answer right now? Can they not say that on the 21st? Or even by not even answering it in the media, by saying that, by turning up on the 22nd, is that a problem? It should not be a problem for anyone if they turn up on the 22nd. They don't have to answer to the media or to the BJP that, we are going or we are not going. These are not issues which are thing. And by picking up some fringe leadership, if you take 100 as a whole, if you take one or two fringe or one or two people who are speaking on their own,
are you talking about the RJD netas? Or are you also talking about Mr. B.K. Hari Prasad?
I'm not talking about No, I'm talking about Mr. Hari Prasad. He clearly said that it is his personal opinion. He did not say that was a party opinion. He said that he's talking on his personal opinion and he's talking about some information he has and he'll share it with the Karnataka government. To wait or ask him that question. You cannot ask the Congress party to answer for each and every stray comment which comes out from each and every leader.
Why can't?
You cannot ask.
Why can't a question be asked to the High Command? Because the High Command hasn't distanced itself or pulled up Mr. B.K. Hari Prasad for fearmongering, which is the case, which is the case in RJD as well. Also, Mr. Mitra, who is making it obvious? One, the High Command does not either accept or reject whether they are going to go. Second, Rahul Gandhi in his yatra is going to go to multiple places in Uttar Pradesh. Is there going to be a pit stop in Ayodhya as well? Or is there a concerted effort to distance themselves from this issue?
You mentioned a very important.
Is preparing a big yatra right now. That is a political event for the Congress. The Congress is deciding on the sheet shed, is going to fight in the 2024 elections. These are the priorities for the Congress party. The Congress party has an invitation. They have welcomed it. Mr. Venugopal has welcomed it. He has said it in the press conference that we welcome this invitation. The Supreme Court has said there should be a temple. The Congress accepts this verdict and they do not disagree with it. And you will get your answer when the timing is right. Right now, the debate, the questions which the Congress party needs to address is what's happening with the speech shed, what's happening with the...
Nalin Kohli, why should... Yes, if it is about Astha, why should you question the opposition's Astha? It's their choice whether they want to go or not. Whether Rahul Gandhi wants to make a pit stop at Ayodhya, whether the High Command wants to be part of the consecration ceremony or not. They're right now busy with other important things.
They are entitled to be busy with whatever they think it's important. We are not questioning them. They are the ones who are commenting and we are reacting to those comments. That's the basic approach. Who's asked them to make these kind of comments? Who asked these India Alliance partners to say that Sanatan Dharma is like a disease? How dare somebody say that the faith that we practice is like a disease? How dare somebody say that? Just because we practitioners of Sanatan Dharma don't run down anybody else's religion doesn't mean they have a right to say this about us. We need to respect all religions. And we do. But that does not mean you can assault our faith. Number two, the Congress party, if it doesn't believe in Lord Ram, what's the problem? Is their right? Why do they have to get nervous? You say that this is a personal issue, then why are you bothered that there is something happening in Ayodhya? Their problem is that Prime Minister Modi is going there.
Okay.
That's the basic
You're saying
problem.
that the fact that the Prime
Their
Minister is
second
going
problem
there
is they
has
have no
rattled
leader.
the Congress.
For
and
this
the Congress
so-called
believes
India
that
Alliance, they have
this
no
is
leader.
This is just being
Of
used as a
course.
political event by the BJP, which is only trying to gain brownie points ahead of the Lok Sabha elections.
We have not
I know,
said
Dr.
it is.
Kishore, you want to come
They
in, but
are
I'm completely
saying so.
out of time for debate number one. Nalin Kohli, Arshwadan Tripathi, Kamru Choudhury will continue with us on debate number two. Dr. Naval Kishore and Rohan Mitra, thank you very much for joining us.